What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Oblivion. You know, I was wondering what this weird, like, dust cloud was following me. I think it has to do with the dread armor. It's like exuding this stench or something as I walk. Kind of weird. Anyways, we are here to continue on with the Knights of the Nine today. And we're going to go into the Great Chapel of Zenithar. I don't know what's so great about it, if it's located here in Leyawiin, but, yeah.
I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
Who wants to know?
Such humility. I admire you. I am Caradus Oholin. I originally came to this chapel in search of the Mace of Zenithar. I tried, but I could not pass the test. My faith was weak, or perhaps Zenithar decided it was not I who should carry the mace.
I gotta say, though, I'm enjoying this questline so far. It's been pretty nice.
Stay on to protect the chapel. After what happened in Anvil, they are afraid. Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrike was slain by the Aliads, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leyawiin as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Caladus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawiin as a tribute to the legend. When St. Caladus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader.
Okay. You know, every time it says white steak or whatever, I keep thinking of White Snake. Like, here I go again on my own. Ah, it's great.
Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrike was slain by
Pelinal
the
White Snake, right?
a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leyawiin. Centuries later, the master craftsman, St. Caladus, was laid to rest. Of the original divines, some legends say that craftsmen devoted to the two work in harmony. He seems to be different. Maybe what he says is
All right.
be seen.
Yep. So must travel to the Chapel of Zenithar and Undercroft of the Chapel. My faith will be tested by having to kill ghosts. That stupid eagle sound is so dumb. I think we're gonna, like, permanently switch off the dread armor just because of that. Aha. Right, I remember this, him talking about this. So am I gonna have to Indiana Jones this? That sound is the helm, by the way. Stupid eagle, shut up. Well, let's walk towards it, I guess. Nope, that was clearly wrong. Go be sanctified somewhere else. Okay, so we are looking for some sort of clue here. There must be a way to walk between the platforms. Can I land on those? Does that have anything to do with it? I doubt it. Take off the night vision real quick. See, what am I missing here? If only I had some prism stones to drop, right? That's a little Dark Souls reference for you. I'm trying to see if there's anything that looks important here. So the only thing that I see is this fog. I don't think I can make it to that, but let's try it. No. Well, maybe if I jump. Nope. Oh, okay. Perhaps the solution lies with one of the other relics. Do I have to put on... Okay. Do I have to put on the other pieces of the armor, perhaps? Like the boots? I do like this armor. That's pretty nice looking. Ah, yep. Well, that wasn't nearly as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Thank you. I thought there was going to be some kind of crazy puzzle with that, but evidently not. Yeah, I do like this armor a lot. Cool. So, boom, boom, for now. I think that's all of the trials that we've gotten so far, right? So, back to the Priory. My understanding is that... Uh-oh. The quest advances. Right.
I can't believe it. We survived. By the grace of the Nine, we survived. In no small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar is held against this blasphemer. Sir, I pledge my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine. Overhaul.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave him at the Priory, I guess.
I can only hope to match your bravery and valor. I am honored to serve by your side. Allow me to fetch more suitable equipment. I shall return shortly. I can't believe it. The Grey Prince has been beaten. There's a new arena grand champion now. Someone called the Iron Maiden.
That's me.
I had no idea.
Iron Maiden. Excellent.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Come on, you had to know that reference, right? I've already made it once before. Okay, so... Here we go. I don't want that guy with me. I hate having companions in these games, so I am most certainly going to just leave him behind, but, oh well.
Yes, Commander?
Well met, Sir Knight.
Oh, everyone's gathering here. Alright. What's next, my friends? Oh wait, did I do the gauntlets yet? No, I didn't do the gauntlets yet, did I? Whoops. It's okay, we'll just pretend this didn't happen. It was Coral, right? Yeah. I was like, wait a second, didn't he tell a story about, like, the gauntlets because he punched a homeless dude or something?
Who will help an old beggar?
Not me! So remember, like, multiple episodes ago when we wandered into... I think it was, like, this one? And there were those weird creatures that just attacked the chapel, and I was like, what is this? Those were for the Knights of the Nine, and that's why I'd never seen them before. Hey.
Good afternoon. Welcome, Knight Commander. Oh, those. You'll want to speak to Arelder.
Okay. Get out of my face.
How are you?
Yes?
Oh, that is so annoying.
What brings you here, my lady? Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
Okay, remember, you gotta be humble in this quest line.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen. Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him, if he's feeling well enough.
Alright, well, we found our way forward.
He's down in the chapel hall.
Alright.
You too.
You must excuse me as I'm not feeling well.
Don't care.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me. You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them? That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up? I tried for hours, until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping.
Hey,
I'm
drama
not
queen.
ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed of anything. Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But it's only gotten worse over time. I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Arelder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells. I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelder, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
That's the wrong way. Hey, buddy.
A pleasure to speak with you. It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot... But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done. Tell me more. I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. but I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf. The curse, I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse?
Well, it's gonna be me, I guess.
You too.
What's up? Well, let's see what the curse is. I have been granted the ability to lay hands on Kellen. First of all, what magic effects do I have right now? Lay hands. Active effects, here we go. I don't see... Oh, maybe when I use the spell, it'll give me the curse. I was going to say, because I don't see a curse. Hey, buddy.
What have we here?
I lifted the curse. I am weary, and my fatigue has been affected. Damage fatigue. I guess it just... Yeah, it slows my regeneration. Well, I should be able to pick up the gauntlets now.
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not
So I still have it?
long ago. I can't stand those things.
Alright, well, maybe it'll get removed at some point. I'm sure it will. Let's check out the quests now, then. Yeah, so that's all of them, so back we go. I'm sure they'll cure me of it at some point, probably once I gather all the relics or something.
Sir Knight,
Oh.
thank Arche you are back. I have terrible news. Sir Roderick, I think he's dead.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. What?
A holy knight, like you, questing for the relics at the prophet's call. I was his squire. I believed he was chosen by the gods to reclaim the relics. At first things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines and received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpaw Cave, and there he fell. He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpaw Cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find
Which
the
is
relics within
actually
Sir
exactly what
Beric's
I'm going to
tomb.
do later on in this playthrough, but...
But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Beric. Yes, my lady. And I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The greaves. The
Oh.
holy relic. They're yours.
Neat.
The wraith. It used it against Sir Roderick. I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did. It screamed as it struck. I'm sorry. I've already failed Sir Roderick once. I don't want to fail him again.
I remember he said something about the sword before we... He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche.
Okay.
That's all I remember. Thank you, Sir Knight. I would ask a boon if I could, although I know I do not deserve it. Would you make me a Knight of the Nine? I want to dedicate myself to ridding the world of evil. I owe it to Sir Roderick.
Nah, sorry, we don't take failures in this.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Knight. Give me a moment to arm myself, and
No.
I will accompany you.
No,
to
I don't want you to
Underpaw
accompany
Cave
me.
to destroy.
Whatever. All right, where's the cave? Here we go. Hopefully, I can talk to him and be like, "Hey, why don't you wait here and guard the entrance?" And then he'll be like, "Here? Right here? What about, say, over there?" Not in my house. Stay down. I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this before in an episode, but I really, really hate imps. Alright, over here, please. So, here's how things are going to go down.
I'll stay on guard.
Perfect. A remarkable lad. An intelligent lad. Alright, what do we got in here? Interesting. You would definitely come in here and be like, this doesn't seem like a normal cave. I heard a skeleton just now. Oh yeah, we got these guys. My old enemies. You... The worst part about that is every time I have to re-hotkey it. Oop. Yeah, I definitely noticed the difference. Look at my fatigue. How slowly it's coming back. You know what I was thinking about, by the way, is if you really wanted to be efficient, right? What you would do in this game is not what I've done, which is take on all the factions one at a time, which makes things a little bit more convenient for like episode structures. But you would probably join all of the factions right off the bat, like for instance to get access to enchanting at the Mages Guild. But I think we're a little late for that. So for instance, what I could have done is joined the Mages Guild and enchanted something that would restore fatigue constantly, you know? But, whatever. That is a very strong skeleton boy. Dwarven arrows too, huh? Oh, another one. More than another one. I guess I can't jump up and hit him either. I'll just use this opportunity to increase my armor skill then. Who's the loser who's using silver arrows when everybody else is using Dwemer arrows? This guy. The only reason I'm bothering to kill these guys is because there's probably going to come a point where I need to lockpick something, or I don't know, whatever. Somebody already activated all those, I guess. Boop. These are some very beefy skeletons. Figuratively speaking. Like, most of the NPCs that I find die in 1 or 2 hits to this thing. These guys are taking a full 5 hits. I guess my fatigue is very low, which would be affecting it a little bit, probably, but still. Very rarely do I find an enemy that can actually survive a fully charged attack from this thing. Alright, now that I've probably run in a giant circle... Yep. That was the right way. Cool, cool. That's the entrance right there, right? And now we're up above. That must have been the exit that I just went to. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I went the wrong way initially. It's fine. How did I miss that the first time through? Hopefully you can get this stupid curse lifted soon. Oh, that's a lot of them. These guys can still be pretty dangerous in groups. Yeah, as you can see. Yeah, I'm actually going to use the healing potion. Look at that. Well, I got some of these, so... I think it is my lack of, fatigue. Do I own one of those yet? I don't think so. Oh. Right? I just have to wear the full set. There we go. Now, does it drop it is the question. I can't remember if I think it's only when it's equipped. Yeah, so I can carry the ghostly dagger with me. Cool. Just for the collection, you know? Ouch. Yeah, these guys hit hard. Yikes. Ghostly Claymore is kind of cool. There we go. Oh no, it did drop it. Bummer. Yeah, I think having no fatigue is just affecting every action that I do. Like, I'm getting staggered more easily, doing less damage. Alright, well I can always farm one of these later if I really want one. If I sat here and messed with it, I could probably take it, because obviously it didn't drop the dagger. I think it's because I attempted to change equipment too fast, and that's why it dropped it, but I'm not really worried about it. We are running out of time here, so I want to hurry. Oh. I didn't see the spikes. Hold on, let me get back there. So this time I went in a different way. And this actually looks more like the correct way. So maybe all that running around I was doing was pointless. Maybe. I'm not sure. But this certainly looks more like the correct path, right? Yep, there's our dude. With his really mediocre equipment. Oh. Yep, I have a feeling that our dude is going to be through here. Wow. Alright, let's see how many I can pull. Spectral Reavers are really nasty. A lot of dudes in here. Perfect. That's kind of neat. I kind of want that, but eh. Alright, who else can I pull here? Might be able to get that guy. Or shoot, I might be able to get this guy. Really? Oh, Wraith saw me. That's fine. Wraiths are quite slow, so it's going to take them a while to actually get over here. Or not. Okay, that was hard. Cool. So yeah, he somehow twisted the sword. Take it to the tribal arc. Okay. Sounds easy enough. Let's finish clearing this out, though. There might be some good loot in here. Oh, that guy's pretty strong. Sounds like a boss enemy. I'm assuming he's not a good guy because he was hanging out here with all these bad dudes. These guys and their paralysis spells, am I right? I got plenty of restore health, so...
Never take me down.
I thought he drowned for a second there. That guy was pretty strong. So yeah, I figured he was probably from the Oblivion Overhaul quest line. I wonder if he was part of the, not the Necromancers, but the other dudes, the big bad Necromancers. In which case, he probably has some cool, unique equipment on him. Whoa. Alright. Let's go check him. Black Soul Gem. Nora's Eternal Robe. Ugh. Didn't mean for that to happen. Cool. So I think... Isn't the Black Soul Gem like for a quest or something? Anyways. What does his robe do? I mean, that's pretty good. It's not great. Oh. I'll take that, though. Oh, nice. Some better alchemy gear. There was some good stuff in here. I'm trying to remember if this is part of the Mages Guild, because I feel like the Black Soul Gem was part of the Mages Guild questline. Maybe not. Anyways, we got some good stuff. Let's take a look at that sword. Soul Whale. Absorb health and endurance. It is infinitely worse than what I currently have equipped. But still kind of cool. Oh, he baited me, man. Every time, it plays the arrow release sound, and then releases the arrow like 3 seconds later. Cool. Well, I didn't find anything else good in any of those other areas, so I'm not going to bother exploring them. We're just going to leave, I think, and go back. And then that will probably be the end of our episode. But we'll see what interesting developments we have later on. See you in a few. Alright, so we got it.
You'll never take me down.
Was not expecting this.
I've fought mud crabs more fiercer than you.
Okay. I was just coming in to reconsecrate the sword, and that happened. I'm guessing I just do this. Yep. I now possess all 8 of the relics. Which means, dear friends, that I can now Nice. That looks pretty awesome. I will give it that. Probably 19, 27. I probably will keep using this, but I do like the armor. Holy Aura added. What does it do? I don't know. Oh, I feel fast. So fast. Anyways, I like it. So we are going to call it there for this time. It's cool that they do give you a mace and a sword. Oh, see, I get more effects if I equip all the stuff, huh? Hold on, really quick. Crusader's Arm. Powers. Crusaders. Oh, here we go. So resist normal weapons. Resist disease, blah, blah, blah. Crusader. Crusader's Arm. Fortify. Okay, so it's Fortified Blade. Fortified Blunt. Neat. But that said, this is still way better. So we'll probably go with that. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I do like this armor a lot. What I mentioned in a previous episode was that if you end up committing something bad and your infamy gets higher than 1, you can no longer wear the armor, and apparently what you have to do is you have to make the pilgrimage again. So we won't be able to wear this forever. As soon as I start doing Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood, we'll have to take it off, but I think we'll rock this for a while. Obviously, it's not as good as the Dread armor. Like, let's see, 12 armor. Oh, there we go. 9 armor. So yeah, it's not nearly as good, but actually the effects on the stuff are actually pretty good. And I just like the way it looks, so we're gonna go for fashion for a while, I think. I do enjoy that. Anyways, now, finally, we will call it a day. And I hope you enjoyed. See you all next week. Until then.